Our borders to the far east, the south, and the west are secure. The various Germanic tribes threaten the near eastern borders, they've always done, and Rome's legions are committed to that frontier. I have no troops left for the far north, or generals to command them. You will secure Britannia once and for all. Build a medium city far to the north, in the province called Lindum. Here, your military prowess will be as important as your governing skills. Your assignment is to build a wall that will keep the Celts and their brethren out of Britannia. Security is your main concern in Lindum, but I also challenge you to achieve high ratings to prove yourself worthy of the next final promotion. If you can do it, I shall turn the Empire itself over to you. I have wanted to retire for some years now, but lacking an heir, I need to find a worthy successor. Prove yourself this one last time, and the ultimate prize is yours.
Hey guys, welcome back to my Caesar 3 playthrough. We're now on Lindum, the northern frontier. My name is Zach, and let's have a look at our ratings. 6,000 population, 50, 85 favor, 60, 55. So nothing too extravagant except for favor. But let's head on to the city and try to see what we're up against. So to the city, pause the map. Actually, no, let's wait for the music to start. Come on, music. There we go. And now let's have a look around. There's actually quite a bit of farmland and looks like quite a bit of wolves as well. So let's do the aqueduct trick. And we're gonna have to... The game is on the slowest speed possible. And let's trap these wolves off to make sure they don't cause any problems. Now let's have a look around for more wolves. So lots of farmland. Lots of water, 2 nice areas here. This is a nice positioning for residential blocks in the middle. And here's the trade route, nice and close down here. So I don't think we'll be getting any invasions from this lower area. There might be some from down here, but that would be really cruel. But then again, Caesar 3 can be a really cruel game. Some more wolves over here, so let's trap them off. And let's try not to spend too much money here. Yeah, that will do. Now let's keep looking around for more wolves. More over here. They really want to try and mess you up at the start on this map. And that's that. More over here. So that's what, the 4th, 5th pack of wolves. Let's trap them off. Okay. Now any other wolves? Wolves can be a huge problem, killing your people off really early on in the game, so let's try to make sure we've got them all. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of wolves. I don't think there's any other. I'm looking at the map right now. They look like black dots on the map, like that. And I don't think I see any. There's none in the middle. That's not one there, that's just a piece of tree. Okay, so I think we're safe. So now let's have a look at our, most importantly, exports, because those are the first things we're supposed to get up. What can we export? We're up here in Lindum. That's all the way up to the north. And let's see, we can sell weapons. Okay. We can sell marble, is it? Are these water routes? I don't think so. They have to be land routes, right? Oh, wait, no. we can't sell weapons. We sell meat. They buy meat. We can sell pottery. Okay, that's a good one. And clay, so we can overproduce that. They will buy iron, a lot of iron, and furniture, and some weapons, just 1 shield there. So it looks like we got pottery, clay, furniture, iron, and weapons. That's nice, pretty good, because we won't bother selling meat. It's not really worth it. So let's have a look at how we can set up our industry. We could put some iron mines here and some clay pits here. So this can be our trade center right here. And then our residential blocks can be down here and along this side here, and we can leave this wild north to probably invasions, which are most likely going to show up either here or over here, though I will take some precautions to protect this southeast side just in case. Now, we could also be invaded from here if they're also pretty mean into our farmland. Now, he said our job is to build a wall, so this time we are going to build a wall. It's a military mission, but let me go plan my city and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so this is what I have in mind. It looks a little elaborate, but I did a bit of calculation. I wanted this single road going through the entire residential area, so I could do that trick where I can put a theater on one end and an actors colony on the other, and entertainment will be universal throughout all of this. And it's very compact. As you can see, I can fit a lot of housing in this small area, so it's quite efficient, and there's space for statues between everything as well, so it's very nice. And because there's farms on both of these sides, I can put some farms over here so I can put a market here, and I can put farms on this side and put markets on this side here. So this might actually get me to the 6,000 mark, but I'm not sure. I might have to put a 9x9 block somewhere around here just in case to boost my population. But this should get me enough people to start my industries over here. As you can see, I've placed it all down. It might be a little ambitious. As you can see, I'm running out of money, but I got my iron mines, workshops, timber yards, and clay pits all set for this trading hub on this side right here. Now, because I'm going to run out of money, I will probably take the first loan, but the first thing I have to do in terms of money is to give myself a salary of 0, because this is the final mission, and as you can see, I have a savings of about 30,000, and that 30,000 will help supplement my money until I can get all my exports going. So for now, I'm just going to go into debt by placing down the rest of this housing and setting up my food industry, which I should be getting Caesar's message pretty soon here. Once I place down this housing, let's speed it up and get that message. Come on then, Caesar. Where are you? Okay, thank you very much.
You got through those funds quickly. Try to make these new funds last longer.
Yes, exactly. So that's another, seems like a 2,000 to, but to stop us from losing any more favor from Caesar, let's give to the city another 5,000. There we go. We can't take it with us after we win, so that's another 6,000, and I'm gonna go set up my food industry here. Okay, here we go. We got all these farms, and on each side to these granaries. And we got 6 farms to each granary, and I'm not sure if that's overkill or not, but the reason why I chose animal farms, as in for pigs, is because just in case we might want to sell any surplus meat we produce. And also because we can't actually create wheat on this map, so that's usually the #1 priority. So I might as well go for meat. It doesn't really make any difference to the people, they should be happy regardless. And it seems like to hasten up these people moving in, I'm going to create a little hole in this forest right there. So right now, we just have to wait for people to move in and also give them some fountain water access, because we're going to be needing that. Okay, so let's just speed it up, let people move in, and see how many more people we need. And we're also short on cash, so let's just give another 5,000 to get us started. There we go. Okay, this is starting to look pretty good. These people are moving in, but they're not moving in the order I wanted to. I want them to move in here, but it doesn't seem like they are. Luckily, the way I designed this is that, for example, these farms, they can just walk down this way to reach these houses. So we are starting to get some food into the city, because I know empty granaries can make people unhappy, which can stop immigration. But we still have a long way to go. Let's see, we need another 246 employees to get everything working. But you can see things are starting to move along. But yeah, we just have to wait for people to move in. What's this? And the gods are happy. Nice, thanks. Just to make sure. Ooh, Ceres is wrathful, and so is Venus. Perhaps I can throw a, since it's cheap, festival for Ceres, and that should make the people happy as well. Because those 2 lightning bolts aren't too nice. I don't want my crops going missing. Well, crops? I mean pigs. Oh no, that's a problem. Yes, I just realized no one moved in there, so these people don't have access to workers. I'm just gonna let that fall apart until these houses build up. Oh well, Ceres destroyed my crops anyway. Sorry pigs, Ceres just slaughtered you all. At least she's now indifferent, and Venus is starting to get happier as well. So, looks like everything's fine. Food supplies have skyrocketed. But yeah, we're still dealing with some employment issues. These houses aren't evolving, so I'm just going to drop down a large statue right there. Just so they evolve as much as they can. But at least people are starting to move in onto this road now. How's our employment looking? We're still short 117. Once these people move in, we should be at full production. And meanwhile, we can start opening up our trade routes. So let's open them all up now, might as well. We'll open this up. We'll open this up. And we'll open... Oh, it is a sea route. Okay, so we got to build a dock. And we'll open this up as well, which I think is also a sea route, yes. So now let's go to this, and we want to export... well, we want to keep a few weapons in stock. And we want to export furniture. And we also want to export pottery and export clay. I think that's all, yes. So that's a sea route, and yes, we need to build a dock. So I'm guessing, yeah, the only body of water that connects to the edge of the map is this one. So we'll put the dock right there. Let's see. Dock, and... Oh, we've reached 1,000 people, good. And disease strikes, okay. But the festival goes on. Lots of things going on, isn't it? Okay, let's build the dock. And that should be good. And then we can start trading. Perfect. Now, where's this? Oh, no. Wow, okay. I just realized I do not have a doctor's here. That's not good at all. Well, hopefully this gets solved pretty soon, because that's not helping our employment whatsoever. Okay, our first traders are coming into port, and oh no, the dock's not employed enough. Well, our population's still going up, but we're running out of money, so let's give another 5,000 to the city, and hopefully this is the last time we have to do that, because our exports should be up and running once this dock is working. And yes, we're only short by 11 employees, and it seems like they're all in the dock. So, but the disease is gone, and we can clean this mess up. There we go. And we're actually going to start having some unemployment soon, which is fantastic, but we'll need to put them somewhere. Oh, now we actually have unemployment of 17%. But we put these farms back in, and that should kind of deal with it, because that house moved in there. Now we should start to put our people to work. So I'm going to drop a Senate right here, so I can keep track of my unemployment. And that's going to take up 30 people. And let's do what we wanted with the entertainment. It should also keep them happy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put... let's see, yes, I'm going to put a theater right here. And I'm going to put an amphitheater right... Yeah, I'll put it right here. Actually, no, let's do this a bit more efficiently. We'll put the amphitheater there, and the theater here. And we can clear that off. So those two are there, and then we can put the actor colony right over here, and the gladiator school there. So now these two guys, actor colony and gladiator school, they have to walk... what's going on now? Iron mines collapsed. Okay, these two have to send the people all the way down here, then they gotta go all the way back up here, and then they gotta go all the way down here. So we have one theater, one amphitheater, and it's gonna provide entertainment for all these people, which is gonna be fantastic. And we should see them get to work. See, he's gonna have to walk all the way through all these houses. Perfect. This is a nice trick, especially when you want to make things a bit more efficient, but my unemployment is still really high, and I don't know what to do about it. I guess we can just start dropping down all the other amenities while we're here. Okay, I'm actually going to start importing marble here, because it'll save me the trouble of having to build temples, and I can just build oracles everywhere. But our exports are going fantastic. Look, we're making tons of money. And to speed things along, we might actually want to build another dock, because it is a little far, but I'm not sure if I could fit it around here anywhere. It seems like the next space I could fit a dock is over there. I don't think... Can I fit one? Oh, I might be able to fit one right there. Let's have a look. Can I fit a dock right there? I can! Perfect! 2 docks. There we go. Thank you, Final Mission, for making it a little bit easier for me. And let's shorten that as much as possible. There we go. And that should be brilliant. And just for safety, I'm going to put down another prefecture and engineer's post right there. Uh-oh, the gods are unhappy. So the boats aren't coming in. But we got a bunch of marble just in time. Okay, so let's start building oracles everywhere. I'm also shifting some temples over onto this side because I wanted to limit the number of temples down there. So I'm going to put Mars and Venus over here, and I'm going to remove Mars and Venus from this side. And which one did I not build? Ceres is there. Neptune, Mercury. Okay, so there's a temple to each, and now let's drop down some oracles, because it's quite important. Okay, now we got all that settled, bunch of oracles around, hitting 2,000 population. There we go. Lovely village, and it actually looks like that, doesn't it? Because I haven't really started feeding any of my people. But we should start getting our military up. We're gonna put down a barracks right here. And I'm also gonna put down a military academy. Now, where should I put my forts? We should keep them away from the city. I'm a little worried about here, but if we put them over onto this side, it should be fine. Maybe on the other side of this rock will do. It'll allow us to defend the north and also be close enough so we can run back south if need be. So let's put down a Legionnaire fort and also a Javelin fort. The first two, there we go. Now, what was that message? Employees needed. Okay, so just a few more, and people are still moving in, so that should be fine. Okay, so I was a little low on cash, so I gave myself another 5,000 because I'd like to get things along, and it was actually because Neptune got upset and stopped trading for a while. But it looks like things are back on track, and we're starting to export a lot of these goods, and we got our military going, but I would like to plan out a palace area because I want to push myself a little further on this map. Now, this design has managed to basically keep a lot of people in a small amount of space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put maybe... let's get rid of that. I'm going to put the palace area, I think, over here with access to this farmland. And that should get us... because we need 3 types of food, and we can make 3 types of food, which is going to make it super easy. So it should fit right about here. It might get a little close to these forts, but I think we'll be fine. So let me just plan that out, and let's see how it looks. Uh-oh, some indigenous people fed up with my tyranny have taken up arms against me. I was just planning my palace area. Okay, this is not so good, but we do have some troops. So let's spread them out and bring our javelins over as well. So hopefully we can deal with this. I hope it's not too big. Let's see how it goes. Okay, here they go. Come on, meet them in battle. Oh no, some got... Okay, good. They came back. Now, kill them. I think we got this. It doesn't seem like there's too many of them. It's just one group. Yeah, there we go. No survivors. Haha. Return to fort. Good thing I started my military early. This is a military mission after all. Anyway, let's get back to building our palace area. Okay, I'm a little short on people, so I think it's time to start feeding at least one area. So I'm going to drop a market here, and that's going to feed these people right here. And that should be fine. I've figured out that you don't need a lot of the other amenities like pottery, furniture. You don't need that much. So if I put one warehouse here set to getting pottery, then that will be enough to supply this entire area. So I just have to put a warehouse to each of these and set them to get pottery, furniture, and oil. And that will be fantastic. Anyway, this is where our palace area is going to be, and Caesar's asking for vegetables, as he always does, asking for the wrong things, but 36 months, that's fine. This is going to be our palace area, and you can start to see how it's going to form up. I'm just putting down a little area here for now, and you'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm a little worried on this side of the map in case we actually do get invaded from either one of these sides. So I think I'm going to drop down a wall just to delay their approach if they do happen to show up here. So I'm going to just put a wall like this all the way up until these trees here, yeah. So in case they do show up here, it'll give me time to deal with them. At least I'll slow them down. And I'll also put a wall on this side. Like, something like this. Nothing too fancy, just to give enough space to stop them. Oh, I've actually gone into debt again building this palace area. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm gonna just go ahead and give myself another 5,000. There we go. And I should probably stop trying to build this palace area so quickly while my exports are still not 100%. Anyway, we are actually under attack, as in enemies are at the door, and hopefully they still come from this area, but I did wall off these sides. So if they come from this area, I hope I can deal with them. I've got almost 2 legions and some javelins. They don't actually give much warning. I think the travel time, because we're so close to the barbarians themselves, there's no 3-year warning. I think it's just a 2-year warning. But I think we can deal with it. Hopefully we got enough troops by then. I finally reached 3,000 people. Starting to look good. My city doesn't quite look like that though. I have not really been giving them much stuff, but you can see I've fed at least this one row. Not sure about that house at the end. Maybe the market lady doesn't like these 2 people. I think that, yeah, there's plenty of food. Well, should be anyway. But we put down our last legionnaire fort, and well, the invasion will be here pretty soon, and hopefully they only attack from this northern area. Meanwhile, I'm dumping all my unemployment, which has another 12%, into this palace area, which looks like we're gonna have to start putting down more stuff. So let's see what else we can fit here. Yes, forums, amphitheaters, hospitals, all that stuff. Oh, looks like we're actually under attack now. Let's hope there's not too many of them. And where are they coming from? Okay, this side. That is pretty close to our palace area, but I think we'll be okay. Let's bring our troops over. And then prepare our javelins as well. We'll spread them out this way to try and cover as much area as we can, because I'm not sure what kind of troops we're going to get. Looks like these are Blackbeard, Celtic warriors, Kenneth, Greybeard, John the Pain, No Beard, and Warlock the Wrinkled, all coming in here. Let's bring over our last bit of troops here. Okay, let's see how many troops are actually going to invade me here. Oh, chariots are coming in, but looks like we can handle this. Let's bring our javelins forward and try to lure them in before more show up. Come on then. Yes, break against the shield wall. But I should actually build a legit wall over here. I think that would be a good idea, just to protect my palace area. You guys, get into the fight. Oh, all the chariots just died. Perfect. So it looks like we shouldn't be facing too much trouble on these invasions, but they could get a little bit bigger. No survivors. All of you guys can return to fort. There we go. Now, back to building our city. Okay, our industry is starting to look quite good. As you can see here, I'm using this warehouse to store whatever Caesar's asking from me. And I think I'll hit that in time. And I put down a whole bunch more workshops and boosted my furniture industry as well, because I've set, as you can see, a warehouse there, and one warehouse over here. And they're all set to getting oil, furniture, and pottery, which is actually enough to supply all of these houses, because it really doesn't take that much. For example, see, 8 pots per house, and these warehouses can make the trips fast enough, because it's just over there. And I'm going to do the same over here for the palace area. I'm just going to have the warehouse on this side getting all the things from here, and it's really nearby. So this map is actually designed quite nicely to fit as much as you like, especially if you know how to build some rows. Once I evolve all of these houses, I should hit my target population though. Okay, it's looking like I'm pretty much gonna have infinite money from now on, and I've set down another warehouse here set to accepting oil, because it's a sea route to get oil, and I'm gonna import the oil into that warehouse, and these 3 warehouses are all gonna go get the oil from there. As you can see, I'm still struggling a bit with some stability issues here. I'm not sure if I have to put down a second market, but it should be okay. It seems to be doing fine for now. We'll just let it stabilize a bit and see how we do. And, yeah, Caesar's unhappy because I didn't... I get enough vegetables just as he wants them. And Caesar wants furniture as well. We'll send the vegetables first. And I just saw that these caravans came to this warehouse to buy pottery. I wish it wouldn't. I mean, it's set to getting pottery, so obviously we don't want to sell it from here, but I guess that's going to be an issue. So I've stopped selling pottery because we have enough cash anyway exporting these other things. We're not, the exporting furniture, that is a sea route, I think. Yes, that's a sea route, so that means the ships buying furniture can't access these at all, so that should be fine. Oh, it looks like we're under attack one more time. So, where are they coming from? Aha! Right in front of my towers. So let's get all of our soldiers over there, and we got a full battalion now, which is a full 6 legions of soldiers, and we have a wall. So I'm pretty sure nothing is going to be able to penetrate my defenses. We'll just put our legionnaires there and see how well they fare. Okay, everything's in position. Come on then. They don't stand a chance. Especially with all of my towers going. Look at them, they're firing away. One-shot kills. Alright, I think I've mastered military in Caesar 3. This is going swimmingly well. Anyway, all of you guys return to fort. There we go. Now, we're just trying to stabilize our residential areas here. I might have to put down another market for security, which I think I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy that, because I think we have too many houses anyway. So I'm going to make room for a second market at each location. Okay, I think it's time to start evolving my houses here. So let's put down 2 markets at each place. So that's another 4 markets, and we're going to start feeding everyone. As you can see, I put down a whole bunch more farms as well in preparation for the boost in population. 4 more farms on each side. So that's 10 pig farms for each row of houses. And let's see how many people we get from this, because we really do need more before we can start getting our palaces up. Okay, would you look at that? Everything's evolving and plenty of extra room. I'm not sure if this will actually get us to 6,000. I think it will, because these houses only expanded a bit, but these 2 other rows are completely expanding. So we might be able to hit 6,000 people just from this. Well, plus our palaces over here will boost our population as well, with quite a few people each. And meanwhile, we should also start importing some wine while we're at it. Let's import that. Because this is an automatic 2 types of wine, because the sea route both contain 2 sources of wine, so we'll be able to import plenty of that. Oh, it looks like we're under attack one more time. Let's see if it's any tougher than the last one. Well, it looks like they're just under attack by our towers again. So let's just go ahead and kill them. I don't think these Celts really pose much of a threat anymore, though this attack does seem to be a little bit bigger. Though if we lure them in now, we'll be able to kill them before their numbers show up. Yeah, here they come. Oh, that's quite a lot of them, though. But they're not going to be able to break this defense. Oh, they're not going to go around, are they? I hope they don't. Come on, our javelins are shooting you. Walk this way! I should build a wall here or something. Here they come. Chariots clashing against shields. Not a chance, Celts. Oh, they are actually getting pretty deep into our lines, though. But we can't really have much more defense than this, can we? Even with all these towers here. There they go. Ooh, one guy's gonna run away. Is he gonna escape? Steve the Capitulator! Haha! You're the lone survivor of this invasion. Well, that's that, and let's send our troops back to fort and get on with building our city. As you can see, my palace area is prepped and ready to go with all of the resources here, but these other areas are still facing some stability issues due to a sudden shortage of food. Some of these areas are doing better than others, so I'm just gonna keep boosting my food production until this stabilizes. Ah, I have a working Colosseum! Anyway, the reason why that is because I'm putting in all the entertainment systems onto my palace area. And the only thing I'm having problems with is I have to fit a hippodrome outside, like down here somewhere. And I'm struggling to find out where I should put it. I could kind of squeeze it in here if I move some of those workshops around and just have a road going back to it back there. Because the chariot maker's on the inside and the chariots will pass all of these palaces. Once I have a hippodrome up, then I can turn all of these into palaces pretty much instantly right now because everything's in place. And then I just have to wait for this food supply to stabilize because I've added on so many more pig farms and, well, here's boosted up pretty nicely. And I even put in 2 granaries because I found out when one granary fills up, all the farm people start trying to put the food into other granaries down here, which is kind of messed up. So putting 2 granaries is for security, and so for example this area seems to be doing okay, though for some reason they're not getting... Oh, desirability is holding them back. Okay, let's start putting down a bunch of large statues then. Oh, and we just reached 5,000 people. That means we're just 1,000 people away from our target, which really means that I should get my palaces up and running. Yes, there we go. This should get the desirability to where it needs to be. And put down a couple more down here. There we go. Now that should keep the peoples happy. The plebs. Let's see, we can put one right there. Okay, there. And we'll just put one more here and here. There. So that deals with the desirability over here. So 1,000 people short is not that many, actually. So let's drop down a few markets here. I'm going to put down... I'm not sure if a market can be that close to the palaces. Well, I'll try to put down a couple markets here and start feeding these houses and turning them into luxury palaces. Oh, and Caesar wants 40 vegetables, which I do not have. You actually need to fill up 2 warehouses full of vegetables to do that. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, these houses are starting to evolve into really nice places, and I'm gonna put down a hippodrome, and my money's actually low because I stopped some of my exports so I can keep my resources going. So I'm gonna give the last of my money, all of it, to the city. And I'm gonna use that money to build a hippodrome right here. There's some people in the way there. Let me just wait for them to clear up. There's so many cart pushers going around. There we go. The hippodrome's down. Ha! So, and that should also deal with my unemployment problem. Let's just wait for that to get into become functional. And while waiting, I'll put down a prefecture and an engineer's post for safety. Oh, look at that! We got a large palace in... we have a luxury palace! Haha! So, let me just count how many I'm gonna have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 luxury palaces. Oh, now this isn't gonna be as much as I have on Massilia, but this is still quite an accomplishment, and I am going to revel in this. The hippodrome is fully functional, and here we go. Oh, look at that. Just a few more to evolve over here, which are lagging behind. But oh, look, luxury palaces. And this is going to get me so much cash from taxes. Yeah, so right now we're getting 6,000 a year. This is going to boost it up so much, and there's so much room for people that this should get us to our target population, despite these areas down here not being quite so stable, though it's more stable now with a better supply of food and 2 warehouses where you can see this gets pottery and furniture, this gets... Oh, there's my hippodrome. Let's just watch this animation because I don't do this very often. Let's race! Yes. So the hippodrome is working, and what I was saying, these two warehouses, this gets pottery and furniture, this gets pottery and oil, and that's effectively on every side. So yeah, as you can see, the responsibility for getting those goods is split up between the two warehouses. And with two granaries, it is keeping it a little bit more stable than it was before. But overall, it's looking great. Population's rising. These houses, what is it? No basic educational facilities. Why not? This one does. Let's just check. The schoolboy, does the schoolboy reach? The schoolboy doesn't reach this far? That's strange. So let's just drop down one more school there for... what else is not reaching this far? Education, library? Library's fine. Oh, there we go. So all we have to do is wait to reach our goals. Population will be soon. Favor, peace, prosperity. Prosperity is going to be fine. Next up is culture. And to do that, we just have to match these. See the city coverage? We just have to get these to perfect. And that's what really matters. So let's just work towards our goals. Oh, is this going to evolve? Yes, there we go. 10 luxury palaces. The granaries are full, the warehouse is full, and everything looks fantastic. Oh, look at that. Look at that charioteer.
I've never been past so many unemployed citizens before.
Okay, that's not the best thing to say. Looks like I have some unemployment issues. So let's drop down... well, actually, we got to work on our culture, don't we? Let's have a look. We're going to have some kind of academy and temple dump, don't we? Or actually, we could just tack it on to the end of these farm areas, and we can fill in those spaces. So let's start with education. We need a lot more academies and more of everything, really. So let's drop down a couple schools, a few more libraries. There we go. Let's extend this a bit further as well. Let's see, what were we doing? Let's put down 4 more libraries and 2 academies at the end here. And Rome thanks me for my vegetables. Put down a couple houses just so they can be employed easier. Okay, so what else do we need? Entertainment. We need a lot of everything. Okay, so let's see where we can fit those. Okay, there we go. Our culture hit its target. Prosperity is rising. Peace, just time. Favor. Well, we just have to wait till he asks for a few more things, or we could bribe him. But looks like we've reached our target population, so now it's just a matter of time. So I'm gonna speed up the game and see if we just win like this. Oh, looks like we're under attack. This should be the last battle. So let's go deal with them. Oh, they're attacking from here again. Never mind, let's just go meet them in battle, wipe them out, and we should win pretty soon after this, really. Okay, this looks like to be the largest battle ever, but I think we can deal with it. Our javelins have pulled them in, while our legionnaires go out to meet them. Oh, look at that, this is massive! Okay, let's hope we can actually deal with this. Look how many there are! Well, okay, I really hope they don't go around the side there, because all of my soldiers are here. Come on, come back here and fight us here, in front of the towers, if you're dumb enough. Ah, Celts. Real barbarians. Uh-oh. Are they gonna... Do not go around that side. That's right. Just funnel into the meat grinder. Go and finish them off. Oh, they're actually doing quite a bit of damage. But looks like some of them are retreating. Douglas the Cruncher and Steve the Capitulator again. Ah, you get away this time, and once again, Steve. But there we go. These towers really help. I think without these towers, it would actually be pretty difficult. We suffered some pretty severe casualties. But yeah, we actually lost quite a few troops there. But we did okay. That should be the last attack. Looking at our ratings, we are raising prosperity. Peace is almost there. Favor is there. Culture's fine. Let's speed it up again and see how far we can get. Okay, prosperity's at 47. Peace is fine. Culture is fine. By next year, we should be able to win. But we can't send a gift because I don't have any personal savings to bribe Caesar. So I'm going to give myself a Caesar salary once again and try and get enough money for next year so I can send it over to Caesar to give him some money and bribe him so he likes me better. Oh, and I just remembered something everyone kept complaining about. I never built the governor's house, villa, or palace. I don't really have anywhere to put it over here, but we can oversee our troops from this side. I know, it's really a waste to not put them here, but I really don't need those things around my palaces. So a lot of people requested me to build these things, and I don't really have anywhere else to put it. So I'm going to put it on the outskirts of my city with my troops. There's my house, and here is my villa, and here is my governor's palace. Boom, expensive. And it doesn't really do much for me now, does it? But there you go. You guys have been requesting for me to build these things, and there you have it. Now, let's win this game. Okay, it's a new year. I have 1,200. Prosperity is good, culture is good, peace is good, favor, populations is good. So all we need to do is bribe Caesar. I don't know if this is gonna be enough, but let's give a lavish gift to Caesar. Dispatch lavish gift. 77. I'm gonna have to wait probably one more year. I wish you'd just ask me for something so I could make him happy by giving it to him. Well, let's wait one more year then. While we're waiting, my housing area seems to be perfectly stable. Well, maybe not perfectly stable, but you can see food supplies are doing much better than before. And oh, I love these 10 palaces. Okay, it's almost the new year. Let's see. Why is Caesar not asking for anything? Okay, it's the new year. Okay, let's see. Everything's still looking good. Favor 75. Let's give another lavish gift to Caesar. And that brings it up to 85. Ah! I've done it. When I click this arrow, I'm gonna win the game. The final mission ever of Caesar 3. Boom! Gamer Zach, your place in history is assured. The Roman people declare you to be a god. It doesn't say accept promotion, it says accept deity status. I think I will.
Congratulations! You have achieved the highest goals ever set to one of Rome's governors. I am proud to hand over to you. I decree that you be crowned Caesar, Emperor of all Rome. The whole empire is yours. At last, I can retire to my island villa, a private citizen once again. May your name forever join the pantheon of Rome's greatest rulers. Hail Caesar!
Hail Caesar indeed! I have finally finished Caesar 3. Every single mission is done, recorded on my channel. If you want to have a look at it, it is 100% complete. I started this playthrough almost a year ago, and now I am finally done with it. Though I might do some extra Caesar things just for fun, but the campaign, all 20 missions is done. I'm gonna end this here. My name is Gamer Zach, and I'll see you in the next video.